That's what it is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I mean, listening to Pisces Kingdom, and I mean, that's the thing. She just reiterated the fact of what we already know. I mean, Pisces already won. See, that's the energy that's in the cards. They want the Earth Angel to forget all of the things that they tried to do. Their egos have been shattered and destroyed. Because weren't they trying to at one time sell the Earth Angel off into some kind of Diddy Tower situation? Were they trying to make the Earth Angel Justin Bieber? Is that what they were trying to do? Were they trying to make the Earth Angel Justin Bieber? Oh, sad as that shit is. I mean, come on. We're looking at a bunch of corporate Diddy Towers just kind of falling or blowing up in their face. I mean, I really don't want a Diddy Tower blowing up in these people's faces. However, when I hear music industry and celebrities and human slavery sales, it's just what it is. And I don't know how they expect me to forget about something like that, which I kind of already have. I just ascended and left them all behind on the Lizard People Island. leave them behind in their own Lizard Man documentary. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. However, yes, Pisces has won. Pisces has had to solve their own situation due to the fact of money, greed, jealousy, envy, and pedo people. And I mean, lizard pedo people, I guess that's okay if you guys agree with that. I personally, however, do not. And to start any kind of a business and have to compete with a bunch of rich pedos, it's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. However, that is beautiful that comment I went ahead and posted on my community page and Facebook for everyone to see. Who knew that Canada was involved with? Who knew that Canada was involved in the music industry? I didn't know that. I don't know anything about her family. I don't know anything about that. I know they say one thing, and then they say the same storyline, and then all of a sudden, when the light comes on the scene, the narrative changes. It's like, okay, well, we promoted this person at one time, and now that we have promoted them and things have switched up, it looks like they're just basically abusing their abilities to control the narrative. However, thank you for your comment. I don't know anything about the music industry. I don't know anything. I do know that there was a lot of that selling the Earth Angel into some kind of weird black market human sales. And I'm just not all about that. I'm not all about them trying to turn the Earth Angel into Justin Bieber or any of that weird shit. It's just what it is. Pisces Kingdom, thank you for that. And it's what it is. I mean, if that's what it takes to get stage time, I mean, if that's what it takes to speak your truth or to open a business, is to be some kind of, kitty diddler on Kitty Diddler Lizard Man Island, I don't want any part of that. I just don't. I know that those are the weird rituals and things that they don't want coming to the light, which basically already have, just no one's done anything about it because they pay them off. And I can't be bought off. It's just what it is. However, I do agree with Pisces Kingdom. It makes you wonder how many times they have, because they can't outwit us, so they use the emotional manipulation. And I mean, if you have emotional manipulators that can't outwit us, involved with rich pedo land, Lizard Man Island with Diddy Towers blowing up in their face. If you have all of these energies around the angelic aura, it just makes you wonder. No wonder that God is wrecking your planet with natural disasters. It's just what it is. No wonder the earthquakes are coming. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. However, it was nice to see that right after I made that last reading that the comment came in on, ties to the music industry. I don't know anything about that. Y'all can research. That's a them problem. That's not a me problem. However, it is nice to be able to spot these readers that take the bribes or whatever. And she said it in the comment. It's like, it's all this. We know that Pisces is one. We know that Pisces, because that's just it, is now they're just basically toying with us to toy with us. And since natural disasters, did they get the okay? Have they gotten the okay from the Trump administration? Did they get the okay for natural disasters from the Trump administration? Did they? It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about the systematic deconstruction of America over a bunch of pedo energy. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. Let's do an angel oracle read, shall we? Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. However, yeah, the light, it triggers their demons, and it is undeniable. It is undeniable. But you got to think, I mean, and I'm not holding a grudge about New Mexico with Dr. Hawk to spit on that poison. I mean, Roswell got flooded, Rosario, it's just what it is. I mean, New Mexico was pretty much deluged. It's what it is. And they say that when you come after an earth angel, that God brings the storms. So it's what it is. However, that whole aspect of them trying to use unalive magic or jinn magic and it going back on them, because we already have divine readers talking about them being possessed, needing exorcisms, things of that nature. Wanting their money to save them. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything. And I mean, Pisces Kingdom said it perfectly. It's not really about winning or money or any of that shit. It's bringing justice to all the people that they've affected. And it's just what it is. I mean, if I hear anything about group, alchemists, magic, any of that shit, I got to question that. I have to question that, right? Because I mean, lives were on the line, and I know how little value that holds to a pocket full of cash. But it's just what it is. Yeah, I mean, how much does it cost to fill the pocket of a child? Well, prison pocket, but children aren't supposed to go to prison. It's just what it is. Anyway, let's avoid all of that nonsense. Yeah, look at that. Fluidity is back out again. It's just what it is. Going with the flow. That's what it is. And I mean, talking about that lone wolf, Pisces, Leo rising, Phoenix energy with the undeniable light. We want to look for those because those are very, very specific energies. Those are very, very specific energies to celebrity involvement of wanting to sell off into some kind of weird human black market sales. And we just know how that's not allowed. I don't know of the confirmation. I don't know. Can't remember the last time selling humans off into some kind of sicko land was allowed. It's just what it is. But I mean, to really weaponize the justice system in a situation like that, oh man, those guys got to be nauseous at this point. It's just what it is. Anyway, we'll get it figured out. Abundance, yeah, upside down. We don't read reversals. However, it did come out. Their abundance is just upside down. Now, when I hear Pisces Kingdom say that they're trying to join Pisces because their egos are shattered as narcissists that don't care who they hurt, being emotional manipulators and destiny swapping with many. When she says something like that, and we want to look for those lone wolf, undeniable light energies. It's just what it is, because last time I checked, that was the Earth Angel glow that they tried to sell off into the industry's Diddy Tower rituals. And I'm not up for Lizard Land Island Diddy ritual towers or any of that weird shit. Freedom in the upright. It's all about freedom. And I mean, I can understand the double standard. And I mean, I understand not wanting to bring embarrassment to that list that they magically lost. Because I mean, with the land grab and the power grab that's going on in the United States right now, and I mean, if they were wrapped up on that list, they wouldn't be able to buy the land. Yeah, I mean, if that list were to reappear, if it were to magically reappear, chances are the people on that list wouldn't be able to grab the land, and it would return to the people. But no, they don't operate under that. They don't operate under justice. No. They do everything they can to avoid that with money. They do. They buy them up. It's that double standard. I did see something that was like, the laws were written for the rich people to keep them protected. The laws were written to keep. There's a double standard. It was a double standard because all wars are bankers' wars. All wars are bankers' wars. Freedom isn't free. No, no, no. They have to pay for that freedom. It's just what it is. However, I mean, when you say that they come after the Earth Angel with metaphysical means and then it causes natural disasters on that land they're trying to grab, I just can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. I'm sure China's pretty upset about 900 earthquakes. Who knows? Who knows? I don't believe in any of that. I don't believe in any of that. He said God had to come in and dismantle these corporations. Well, there's a positive side of that. At least now they believe in God, don't they? But I mean, that is cool. I mean, when you hear that these lone wolf Pisces energies that had to, figure it out on themselves because they were up against a bunch of rich pedos and I guess the music industry, is that because that's what it said. That's what she said in the comments. I don't know anything about that. Only you can judge what you hear from other people. It's just what it is. But I mean, when Pisces Kingdom says yes, it's about bringing justice to justice right there. It's about bringing justice to all of those they have destiny swapped with before or made fight for their own shit. Because I mean, that's been the energy in the cards this entire time. Was a large group of corrupt parasites making Pisces fight for what was already theirs. And that just doesn't make any sense. Why would you want to fight a bunch of rich pedos doing weird... And I understand that their image is everything in the music industry. I mean, it's what we already talked about, how, one form of child sacrifice is to raise your oldest as the opposite gender. And then the whole Biden just jumps right in. Oh, yeah, we'll just do pronouns and blah, 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 and get everyone good and confused in the smoke and mirrors of this horse and pony show. In the current moment, we have fluidity. It is vital for good health to keep your thoughts moving freely like a swift running stream. If we let ourselves dwell on mundane concerns, our emotions can become blocked, and our spirit can become disconnected from the flow of universal energy. These blockages can even lead to physical disease. The angel of fluidity advises you to focus on the good things in life, to keep the currents of positive energy flowing through your being. If negative thoughts arise, halt them by saying, stop, in your mind. To lift your spirit, sit for a few minutes and focus on your breathing. Recall a happy occasion, the sights, sounds, and smells, and how good you felt. Hold that feeling and let it flow through every part of your body. I allow myself to flow with ease in the universal river of life. Symbols: flowing river, leaf in a stream, wind in trees, breathing, and cat. And cat. And that'll be a lovely video to come back to when you need that. I know with this next 8-year karmic cycle that they're going to be going through, they'll probably need these techniques. Now, as far as, stepping into this Lionsgate portal that is peaking right now, it is. And I mean, stepping into that power of that undeniable light, it's just what it is. I mean, if Pisces has all of this spiritual protection, we really have to ask ourselves why. Is it to protect ourselves from rich pedos that don't have spiritual protection? Is that what it is? Is it the music industry? Is that what it is? I can't do anything about that. It's of no concern to me. They knew they couldn't affect you mentally, so they tried to affect emotionally, Pisces. Is that poking the bear? I mean, where do you poke the bear? Are they trying to poke her in the rear? That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. However, sitting here and doing a reading, talking about them bribing the readers, and then poof, there comes that comment. I don't know what this mess is about. And that's what it is. We're not stupid. Most people will, and I'm telling you, and somebody please prove me wrong. Let's have a class assignment. Go look up Tukey Tarot out of Australia. Tukey Tarot. And is that real? That shit looks AI fleshbot as far as I can throw it. It just does. It looks AI fleshbot to me. That's what it is. Anyway, I mean, and when you try to locate her, there is no contact. You can't contact. She got 35,000 views. She did in like a couple hours. She got like 35, calling people weirdos and earth angels and all kinds of shit. It's just what it is. However, you can, when you look at it, that looks like AI, and people are eating it up. Draws them right in. When I look at her, I immediately think of it like catfishing with tarot readers, right? The catfish, used to, they just gave you a picture, and it's, oh yeah, and then talked all sweet to you, and some 400-pound guy with a Budweiser, it just kicked back in. That's what it is. Anyway, there's no disclaimer on her channel. There's no way to get in contact with her. She says she's a healer, but you can't find her. And yet people just flood right to her. It's energy harvesting using AI, I think. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to prove me wrong, or give me some insight on why the fuck we're held to a different standard than AI. Abundance. I mean, the number one thing is if they don't have that disclaimer, then it's what it is. And now I don't want to go back and catch Tukey with a disclaimer after I say this. Come on now, AI, don't be pulling your little Antichrist moves. Abundance, and it was upside down. However, we don't really read reversals in this situation. I mean, that's the thing is, how long do they torture earth angels on your planet before Pisces ancestors just wreck the place with natural disasters? It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything. Because, I mean, when I hear the readers say, Pisces, you were right, earth angel, you were right, they came after an earth angel, and now their entire lives are destroyed. And now they're just racking up karma. Now they're just racking up more karma. Ooh, go, take the money and run. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? We just want to rack up as much as we can. I know how fucking little disdain they have for human life, especially with natural disasters happening. It's just what it is. Can't do anything about that. Looking for someone to hold the bag. Cool. How about all the people on that list? Let them take responsibility for it. Abundance. I mean, really, and that's my thing is, let's ask. I mean, we've already established the Pisces or Earth Angel energy with the undeniable light that they keep trying to harvest, and that Pisces has won. So if Pisces has won their energy back, which is causing chaos and calamity in the background, that would be my question: is where are the others? Where are the other Earth Angels that they tried to self? Because I mean, my situation in New Mexico, it took me 17 days to convince that half-wit with a degree where his head was stuck in the deluge. It's just what it is. You can't do much about that now, can we? What's in the past is in the past. Abundance. Fucking pure greed, jealousy, envy, and destiny swapping. Fucking how's that for rewriting history? Abundance. According to the universal law of attraction, you draw to you the same kind of energy that you give out. Well, what about vortexes? Are they still using vortexes with the law of attraction? Because I mean, according to the universal law of attraction, you draw to you the same kind of energy that you give out. So if you're giving out mental vortexes, because the law of mentalism, I mean, and let's face it, there's only 7 hermetic principles, so there is no law of attraction. The attraction comes from vibration, cause and effect, and mentalism. See it, feel it, become it. So when you feel gratitude, joy, and positivity, good things come your way. Whereas if you focus on the things you lack, then good fortune and prosperity may remain beyond your grasp. The angel of abundance reminds you that abundance is the fruit of your own positive energy. To attract more of it, appreciate what you already have. Love your family, enjoy your friends, and give thanks for the food you eat and the clothes you wear. And I mean, that's another lot of energy that's in the cards about the whole sacrificing of the Earth Angel and trying to use their family as a part of it. Is that true? Is that true? Is that the X's? Is that Pisces toxic X's that the devil's working through? Is that what that is? Because we had that going to Father's Day. I know Father's Day is come and gone. That's in the past. We just have to leave that in the past. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. And that will always be the thing is, why does Pisces get success later in life? Well, because Pisces has the devil working through the toxic X's. Go ask the readers. It's true. It's true. The angel of abundance reminds you that abundance is the fruit of your own positive energy. To attract more of it, appreciate what you have. Love your family. And it's just what it is. I mean, you can love your family all day long, but when the stepdaughter is Lake Isabella, earthquake on Mother's Day, and the devil's working through Pisces toxic X, it really makes you wonder how Hurricane Barbara, the grandmother, ended up being the first hurricane of the season. The first hurricane of the season. And it gives the church the weather to gossip about. The church can always gossip about the weather. That's what it is. And, I mean, we can get that whole trying to sell the Earth Angel off into some kind of weird, because I mean we already know the Catholic Church has always been known for some kind of weird altar boy scandal. So it's weird that we can just take all that, wrap it up on the Lizard Man Island, and let bygones be bygones. So let bygones be bygones. Oh, let's not forget Tatum, New Mexico. They made it rain. God made it. I think that's when the storms first started before the deluge, wasn't it? Wasn't that Tatum, New Mexico, when the rain started? Enjoy your friends and give thanks for the food you eat and clothes you wear. Trust that you will always have enough. Remember that the more you share with others, the more you gain in return. And your life will overflow with gifts from the universe. And I mean, I do fully agree that, every blessing that was blocked was just a redirection for something better. And that's the thing is when they talk about the divine light surrounding Pisces being the spiritual protection that triggers the demons because they don't have any, it causes jealousy and envy and all of those things. And I mean, I understand no one's any better than anyone else, but it makes you wonder, where is their spiritual protection? Where's their connection to the divine? Where are their divine gifts? And what did they do behind the scenes for money, especially with that comment on my community page about Canada? Canada is just fucking it up. It's just what it is. So, freaking, you can't have Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn being a part of God knows what behind the scenes with bribes, money, da 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 da, and then not fucking have a chosen one. And me, I ask the question, and that's why I say I ask lots of questions, because I always ask the question that people just don't want to answer, and that's fine. That's fine. They don't have to answer it, but then somebody does. Somebody comes in and gives their 2 cents worth, and 2 cents sometimes can be worth more than a lot. Fucking less is more. Less is more when it comes to 2 cents on a situation. Freedom! Freedom! It's just what it is. They're fucking, no, there's no way of getting out of it. They used unalive magic. I can't do anything fucking about that. Summoning jinn and all that shit. We've got women in Texas cooking dogs, whether that has anything to do with it or not. It is kind of funny to have them talking about using ancient Egyptian baneful magic to send entities and shit. It's called jinn magic for a reason. And then you've got people in the community fitting the fucking description to a T. If you do your research on jinn magic, they fit the description to a T. Right? It is steadily poking the bear on Pisces. They want to get through Pisces aura. They want to get through Pisces aura, Pisces spiritual protection, and then they want to poke the bear with the emotional manipulation because there's only 3 ways the jinn enters the human vessel. It's heightened states of rage, heightened states of anger, when you're in your passion. So that's what it is. I can't do anything. Go do your research on jinn magic. That's not my fucking gig, man. My gig is Reiki and Reiki teddy bears, but voodoo and shit. I mean, when that comes into the picture, that's what they stick to because they're just trigger demons. Demons do that. That's what it is. They rebel against the divine. They see the divine light. Attack! They're triggered. It's just what it is. That's the only demons rebel against God, against the divine. And it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. can't do anything about that. Very simple. Look to the right. Look to the left. You've got every reader on the planet talking about a crown activation or the crown of thorns, the Earth Angel's halo, the connection to source consciousness. Okay, cool. Only demons fucking rebel against the source. Cool. So look to the right. Look to the left. Are they triggered? Wait, fucking then see something, say something, man. You're sitting around a bunch of triggered demons. Are you in danger? Are demons dangerous? It's just what it is. Especially the ones with fucking Pisces. If the devil's working through Pisces toxic X, that means that daddy went to hell on Father's Day. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. If it's me, I understand. Take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. So I only took the clickbait because we know that the devil is working through Pisces toxic X. Not working through Pisces, he's working through Pisces toxic X. So yeah, now you know why they have a hard time with me, because of listen to the shit. It's what it is. Think about this. We're dealing with Diddy Towers, human slavery, the devil working through Pisces toxic X, earthquake, children on Mother's Day. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. It's the biggest magic backfire you've ever seen in your life. That's why I don't play with that shit. That's what it is. They told you, whatever you sin goes right back on you. Okay, great. Then follow the trail. Follow the trail. Where did they go back to Camp Mystic? Were rich people doing kitty diddy shit at Camp Mystic? Unfucking real. Freedom! Freedom! I hear there's a bunch of rage and shit going on in the background. And I put the clickbait. You'll have to go check it out. These starseed readers, they're pretty good. Now I'm not going to say I take pride in keeping shit a secret, but some of my business doesn't need to be out on the fucking streets. So it scares the shit out of people, for one, and then it gives them the ability to cool. If they fucking don't touch my 5-star reviews. But if you take Mind Valley remote viewing, when I commented in her shit, one of the girls popped in a laugh and she's like, "Don't tell everybody your secrets." And I'm like, no. Secrets is what brought us to tarot. It's just what it is. Standing in your truth and integrity, that's the only survival that's going on. Especially when you're dealing with corporations having Diddy Towers blowing up in their face, and it's what it is. Their biggest flex in life is going to be going for a land grab, trying to expose God, and God making a Diddy Tower blow up in their face. Freedom! It's just what it is. And I agree with the whole, if you can't beat them, join them. However, did they come into union with the divine? Because you can't beat God. You can't beat God, no matter how hard you try. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. And the fact that they were wanting to play God in the Earth Angel's life, and now God showed up and is wrecking theirs. It's just what it is. It's another Diddy Tower. However, think about that, though. When you read that comment, those are the readers that the divine readers are talking about are going to be getting karma. And they don't believe in that shit until it happens. That's what it is. Hey, they needed the money. They got put up to it. They got duped is what they did. They took the devil's bait. As sad as that shit is. Freedom! That's why I don't even listen to the reading. That's what it is. You automatically know that they're already going against what they said before any of this started. So when it's going one direction, and then we know that they're bribing, those specific signs are bribing tarot readers because they don't want the truth to come out for whatever the fuck they've done in the dark with children. Freedom! Despite the constraints of everyday life, we all have free will, and exercising it is an essential part of our spiritual journey. Freedom can feel risky and involves you to taking responsibility for everything that you say or do. However, turning away from freedom and staying within safe limits, or letting anyone else control your actions or thinking, will restrict you as a person. The angel of freedom shows you that you have a choice to act with love in life or to react in fear. In fear, the tactic that they try to use so that they can, control the money and your children on Lizard Man Island. Fucking what an Uno reversal card. Anyway, trust your intuition. Ask the angel for the courage to follow your heart, to break free from restrictions, and to soar high, acting out of love for both yourself and others. Take the opportunities that the angel sends and give thanks for her help. I choose to be free, to be my true self. Symbols: green field, bird, airplane, dolphin, space, high mountain. It's just what it is. Anyway, shout out to whoever's. I mean, you must follow that reader up. The minute that the INFJ is a human lie detector, that's what it is. So I mean, they never believe the INFJ until it's too fucking late. So that's why they make the meme of Tony Stark with the world blowing up behind him. It's just what it is. When INFJ predictions finally come true after no one believing them. When you see that meme of Tony Stark and the missiles blowing the mountains up behind him, just think, Diddy Towers, human trafficking. It's what tarot readers under judgment. That's what it is, man. See, that's the thing, is it won't matter what any of this boils down to. It was a failed human sacrifice in this situation. It's just what it is. But with metaphysical means, causing natural disasters and all kinds of shit. So what tarot reader on the planet would risk? And I understand we all do things for family and whatnot, but go check out the community page. There's a huge difference between Pisces readers and these karmic readers taking the fucking devil's bait for $1, man. Now, do they even know? That's what it is. And I don't care. I don't care what they know. I know what I know. I know that Dr. Hawk is in a deluge in New Mexico, and it's just what it is. We have to let that shit go. That's what it is. Can't do nothing about it now. What's done is done. There's no way out of it. No, they've got an 8-year cycle. And plenty of videos. I mean, there's a whole path laid out for you on how to activate the light. It's just what it is. I mean, the private classes and shit, I'm sure someone will work with trigger demons. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Keep them out of my energy. Because that's the thing, is Pisces has to go forward now, right, in the Lone Star energy, because now people can't be in my spiritual protection unless they have some. I mean, if they have some, we can share it. We can swap spiritual protection, all that fun stuff, right? But, I mean, to have 15,000 viewers about an undeniable light in the Pisces kingdom read, great. We're looking for those lone wolf energies. Because, I mean, out of 15,000 views, there's got to be more than one, right? There's got to be more than one chosen one, isn't there? That's what it is. Namaste.